Hey, I'm Kevin Turner, former fullback with the University of Alabama, Philadelphia Eagles, and New England Patriots. A little over 10 years ago, I was battling out with the best athletes in the world and loving every minute of it. But now, my biggest challenge is getting my socks on and my pants on in the morning. And ALS has done that in a little more than a year.
Kevin and more than 5,000 Americans each year are diagnosed with ALS, a debilitating and deadly neurological disease where the body deteriorates, but the mind is left intact. There is no cure. Anyone can get the disease, even a former pro football player like Kevin Turner.
It's like the power's turned off. You know, you're flicking the switch, but nothing's happening. And then it's on to a bed, and then it's on to when you can't swallow or when you can't breathe on your own. So all those things are coming. There's enough people, I think, suffering from this that there needs to be something done. I mean, that's what we do as human beings. We try to take care of one another.
Kevin and those suffering from ALS are not alone. CVS Pharmacy and the ALS Therapy Alliance have united again to raise funds to find a cure for ALS. By making a donation today to the ALS Therapy Alliance, you can help make a difference for those with ALS and their families. And you'll be joining Grammy-nominated recording artist Ty Herndon, who's brought an inspirational message.
Sometimes the mountains tower high above you.
The common ground for Kevin and I both is we're from Alabama. Southern people stick together, you know. As I wrote this song, Journey On, with my buddy Caleb Collins.
Journey on.
I started thinking about it a little bit more, and I was like, wow, this song would be awesome to do a video of Kevin's journey, his victories and his struggles and his family.
Journey on, hold your head above the water.
Kevin's story and so many other stories, and I know you've heard them, many stories out there of courage, great courage, that we're going to be able to do a small part in finding a cure. And I believe, you made me believe, man.
There are so many people on this journey who are living normal lives before being afflicted with ALS. You can help. Join CVS Pharmacy in the fight against ALS by making a donation to the ALS Therapy Alliance. You'll be letting those with this disease know they're not alone on this journey. People like Trey Charlton, a CVS Pharmacy colleague who was diagnosed with ALS last year. He's traveled the country since then to raise money and awareness for the ALS Therapy Alliance. He's also moved his family back home to Ohio, near lifelong friends Jack Subel and Barry Winovich. Barry has battled ALS since 2006, and now his friend is afflicted too.
Right. So he said he couldn't believe the diagnosis. Obviously, you know, we hear about a lot of people now that get diagnosed, but someone so close and so intimately involved with our lives is too hard to even wrap your brain around. It's too hard to understand that.
The first thing Jack and Barry said was, come back home. You know, we're here for you. The best thing was that everybody knows the program, and you know, when you get right down to it, when you need help going to the restroom or getting put to bed, who better than one of the guys that you've grown up with your whole life.
Even from the first moment that he was formally diagnosed with ALS, it was an approach where it's, I'm not dying tomorrow, what can we do now? And I would say that's absolutely the same case with Trey.
How'd we do?
Good.
Is it a record time? I'm ready for the week.
We've never looked at this as, let's find a cure for Trey or for Barry. It's finding a cure for, you know, the kids and the spouses and the family members and the people that love us, and the 30,000 of us that suffer from this disease, that they won't have to watch their dads and their moms go through this horrific, painful descent into paralysis, and it's no way to die, and that's why we need to find a cure.
Let Kevin, Trey, Barry, and the thousands of other people afflicted with ALS know they're not alone on this journey. Support the Researching a Cure campaign by making a donation at your local CVS pharmacy or online at cvs.com, and help the ALS Therapy Alliance find a cure for this devastating disease.
As we continue this journey to try to find a cure for ALS, I'm hopeful that we'll find treatments that will improve people's quality of life, improve their longevity of life, and ultimately will lead to a cure so that my children and your children don't have to deal with this horrible disease.
When you hear the narrative of how it affects not only the individual, but also the whole family, in the darkest depths of the darkest night, there's no better motivation than the image of the afflicted.
And we so appreciate your time and your attention today, because there's so many people out there that are on this journey to be strong and journey on to help us find a cure for ALS. So thank you. Be strong.
I'd like to thank CVS, the ALS Therapy Alliance, and most of all our customers for your continued support. We've got a long way to go in this fight, and I hope you'll stay with us this year. Thank you.
Someone's waiting by the river,
I want to see my daughter walk down the aisle.
waiting there to take you by the hand.
I want to see my boys graduate.
Make the most of all that you've been given.
ALS has taken my hands and arms, but don't let it take my life. Please help us any way you can.
Journey on.
He said he once asked his doctor, "Do you think we'll find a cure?" His doctor said, "Maybe tomorrow or maybe never." He's hoping for tomorrow. He's hoping that you can make that a reality. Thank you.
Journey on.